it's Cam, and I want to do a really quick video about why I love to work with palm stones. Now, I did a whole series about crystal shapes, skulls, spheres, eggs, etc., etc. Link below, check that out. You can learn all about the different shapes and how you can work with them. But I didn't mention palm stones, so I decided let me just do a quick video about it. I love palm stones. When I first started working with crystals, I mostly worked with natural rough pieces, and I still do. I still love them. So I'm not saying anything bad about that. I love my natural rough stones. I think they're amazing to work with. I just wanted to share like kind of the difference. To me, the metaphysical properties are the same, whether it's rough or polished, but the rough pieces are more intense. And so for me, when I first started working with the crystal energy, I wanted that. Like I wanted that shock to my system. Like I really felt like I needed a kick in the arse. And so working with the rough crystals really helped to put me in gear, you know, get things moving along. I'm in a place right now in my life where I need a little bit more peace, a little bit more subtle energy. I don't want that intense shock to my system for whatever reason. That's just what I'm going through right now. So I don't know, the past couple of years I've been going more toward the palm stones. I love them. Oh, I still grab all my rough crystals. Don't get me wrong. But when I decide to sit down like on the couch and watch some TV, I will grab a palm stone. When I meditate, I'll use palm stones, but I will also use rough stones too. But when I'm just sitting, just watching TV, having a cup of tea, I'll grab a palm stone. All right, so why I love them. I mean, I love the shapes of the palm stones. I love that they're easy to hold. And I think that's a really big part of you know, working with the crystal. When sometimes when there's all kinds of prickly, pokey, pointy things, it can be uncomfortable. And for some reason, the past couple of years, um, the knotties in my palms have they're just really sensitive, and so I've been going more toward this smooth, more peaceful, more subtle energy. So I love it, and I just love how the palm stones feel in the hands. I love when they're cool, and I don't know, that's I just love it. I find it hard to hold natural crystals for very long for some reason. I noticed it a couple years ago. Maybe a year and a half. I've noticed I'm having a hard time actually holding a rough crystal. Um, it just gets like really, really intense for me. So my sensing abilities are very, very strong right now. So I need to have a little bit of the subtle energy coming my way. So that's why I love the palm stones. And I just want to clarify a little bit. So you have the palm stones, they fit in the palm, and then you have what's called a flat stone, which is flat. Okay, and they're great for laying on the body, because they just lay. Like you can't really lay a palm stone, and some of them, the rougher pieces are kind of hard to lay on the body, and tumbled pieces are kind of hard to lay on the body. They kind of roll around. So flat stones are perfect. I don't necessarily like to hold a flat stone. To me, it's hard to hold. I like the palm stones. I like the chunkiness of a palm stone. But the flat stones are perfect for laying on the body. So that's kind of how I use them differently. And then there's something called a worry stone, and I don't have one. But the worry stones are the ones that they're flat stones, but they're carved with a little indent for you to rub your thumb in, and that's a worry stone. So really, really quick video. What about you? Do you like working with palm stones and polished pieces, or do you prefer the rough and the natural? Like I said, I like both. I'm just in a phase right now where the rough is a little bit too much for me, and I could only hold a rough crystal for a little while. I almost like, I kind of like pet it, put my hand on it, and then I can't like hold it for long. It just really starts to heat up and tingle and spiky feeling going in all the time. My receiving hand is is so intense right now. So then I switch out and I will actually put it in my right hand, which is not as sensitive to the energy. And so I'll switch out and just do smaller increments when working with the rough. But a palm stone I can hold for a longer time. So I just wanted to throw that out there, share that little bit of tidbit, you know, like it's just like you change. Keep in mind when you're working with crystals, you change. The crystals don't change, you do. Your energy changes. Your where you are in your life changes. You know, because we're kind of like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and the crystals are like, yeah, we're cool, we're cool. They're steady. So it's okay to go with the flow, make those changes. We don't want to stay stagnant, all right? So just keep that in mind. How you work with the crystals, how often you work with them, which ones you work with is going to change, and that's okay. All right, I just wanted to share that. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.